Hello, everyone. We've been on vacation down on the Ohio River for several days, and it's really a wonderful experience down there. I had time to go throughout the wooded areas and enjoy the fall leaves turning, and also to take time for some meditating on what I should do in producing better and more effective videos to help you learn more about meditation. And it struck me as to what I really needed to do. I meditated quite a bit on the subject, and it came to me. The subject I want to address right now is the why our society and the worldwide uses so much drugs. This came to me, and I know the reason why. I've studied the ancient Egyptians who show no indication of using any mind-altering substances nor any need for it. Nor did they have a need to be to be self-realized. You need to understand they work together for the betterment of the whole of humanity rather than try to outdo one another or go against one another. These people were so well united spiritually and mentally, they knew their purpose on earth. Now, we could go into a lot of discussion here, but I just want to shortly show you that those people were so addressed and so skillful in their meditation practices that they were reaching into the ecstatic self. Their poetry shows it, their literature shows it, their artwork shows their genius work, and also their mathematics. Now, the why of this is that the human need is for the spiritual self to be realized, not just believed in, but actually realized, actually experienced the ecstatic self. And you can only do that by forgetting the body. We will get deeper into this in meditation techniques later on. However, at this time, I want you to realize that the use of drugs, any kind of mind-altering drug whatsoever, is an attempt to artificially reach into the ecstatic self. That's what we reach into temporarily in the use of any kind of mind-altering substance. Then, as it wears off, we need more of it. And the reason for this is that there is a certain makeup, a certain pattern in the human seed. And if we try to add to that pattern with a substance type of habit, then we must feed that habit in order to continue to attach it to the seed of self. The seed of self surrounds the pineal gland. Therefore, it must be cared for. In order for you to develop an addiction means something you must care for to keep it in your into your human pattern. And that is the need, the why of drugs. The drugs serve that need. And it could be easily replaced. Well, I won't say easily replaced. Let's not put it that far. However, if we were raised practicing the actual meditative techniques moment by moment daily, not just sitting down on a carpet for an hour a day, but actually living our practice of going deeply within, the need for drugs would be reduced and curtailed and would even go non-existent. The reason for this is the way the solar system is made up. You've seen this so many times. All of nature is made up of the red father and the blue mother. The blue mother is the very rare gases, the invisible part of the solar system. They are just as much alive as the stars themselves. We live in a living universe. The space between the stars is not just blank space. It is a living light of self. A light that you can know as white light, but a light you can see as black light. Later, when we get into the color spectrums of light, we'll understand why your eyes see black between the stars and your mind knows the white of light that is all throughout every particle of the stars and space. There is no objects in your mind in the knowing of self. When you interchange correctly in life, when you go from the physical to the mental and spiritual and back to the physical again, you are living a more balanced type of life. Balanced rhythm is what we need, more than just seeking a state of balance. A balanced rhythm, like in your breathing and in your walking. You see, when you walk, you actually lose your balance, but you catch it. As you put one foot forward, that's like the red father. As your foot goes backward, that's like the blue mother. Therefore, meditation is going from the physical to the invisible and getting a chance to commune with the inner self, then bringing it back out. This satisfies your natural need for your light, and you live your life without the need for drugs. It's so nice to be back, but it was also nice to realize what I really need to give at this moment is the reason why we use drugs in the first place. It destroys families, it destroys jobs, all because we have a need to touch that inner light. That's about it for today. I'll touch more on this subject later on, and in fact, on my site, when I get it launched, I will have some other videos that are very eye-opening when it comes to using drugs. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful week.